diving away, and Savior.
Ooh, TPs are coming through. Feather pullback finds the root. OVO should be going down here, finds another headbutt. Can he manage to get out somehow? Nope, but it's only the support kill. So maybe that's the good news. Zika, of course,
one minion.
Equalizer to clean the wave, but that should be enough with the flamethrower. Going for the kill. Zika gets it. LNG are OVO putting the headbutt onto YCX, who's now going on with the Magnet Storm from side. We can get the ultimate public execution also flying. They are looking to fight the fight. Sase picks up one kill, but they're going forward with the killer instinct, and that's the double.
Oh,
well, that was not that big of a fight. That was just a solo kill right there, if you want it that way. OVO is exhausted, has to flash off the wall, but should be fine. But that is, of course, an angle where LGD somehow, but we can see the who are able to clean up the fight. Climber getting those kills on the board for them. And here suddenly,
where members of LNG are, as Climbers spotted Xiaofeng.
Ooh, beautiful public execution being used as the engage tool here. That should be an easy kill. Climber with the next one. 3-1-2 now on the Maokai.
Xiaofeng flashed with the last one, and this time he lines it up and says, you can't flash this one. And
fair, okay. Should maybe come in as XQW is still coming through. Equalizer being used. Hechao has to be careful. OVO is trying to buy some time, but they are actually trying to get some kills. Yes, XQW ends up getting the pick here, but the kill is going over to the enemy jungler, and now they're at the numbers advantage. Now LNG can try to turn it around. Feather pullback coming through, buys some space, but now with the tempo here coming out as well as the Feather Storm, he's trying to stay alive, manages to do just that, but Sase now the next target. He will be burned. YCX over the wall now, finds the engage, will be able to pick up OVO himself. Now they still have to be careful with Zika and Xiaofeng, of course. The execution not quite hitting where it's supposed to, but they managed to get some damage in the backline. It's XQW once more, but the question still stands. Can LNG trade something back? The damage on the side of LGD is just too strong, but there he goes! He's going in! Zika flashing forward, playing it aggressively, but in the end it's a triple kill for the Pantheon. Turn towards the Drake, go for the Drake. Please.
With the Baron as well, they can take this turret. Looking at the death timers, they've still got plenty of time to take both, get as much as they can from this position, push that lead.
So therefore they need to be careful, but the root's coming through a little late. Hechao has to go golden, has stepped a little far forward, now has to move out of the way as Zika is trying to deal some more damage. OVO in the area as well as Zika now has to go golden.
It's not going to be enough. It's a 4 versus 4. Importantly, a really good deep ward. Spots that they haven't gone to the Baron yet, so LGD, they're not going to get baited in by this bush bait.
At this point, I don't know. I'm with the chat. I'm like, both teams are winning and both teams are losing at the same time. I'm not sure what's happening.
Well, Fish1 overcommits into the pit and back out again.
YCX is trying to buy some time, but Fish1 gets the kill in the end. OVO on the other side is trying to buy some space, and that should be game as they're now going for the backwards. And they're going gold, and the public execution won't hit. And underneath the turret, maybe they can trade something back, but the damage output on the side of LNG is just too big. It's just too good. Yes, you can go golden. Yes, you can go into your Zonias and GAs, but it does not matter as LNG are looking to pick up their first win in this series. And I gotta say, it was surprisingly good at times.
Up on target quite well, whereas LG...
Yeah, definitely. They're looking to get something down. Fish1 has to use the cleanse, and the flash will end up going down anyways. That's the first blood coming through for the Sivir here, but they will trade one back, as you just said. TP coming in now as well. Still not level 6 though, and now we're going in with the Dominus. Flash out being used. They're tanking a bit of turret aggro here, but Zika should make it out just fine. The clone, of course, used as well. And therefore, that's a nice kill on that top lane. Going over. They are going for it again. Fish1 has to be careful. No flash, no cleanse. But Climber actually has to stay away a little bit as now OVO is moving forward. Tries to find a little bit of a route, but Fish1 ends up going down. Now the question is, who's taking the turret? No one. YCX as the solar flare now is coming through. The Drake is down. It's going over to LNG, but here's the question. Can they win the fight as well? It's looking good, but the kill's going over to OVO. He's trying to get something done here as the ultimate flashed. Painful as the public executions of last game, but they are looking to go for a 4-man dive here. They are throwing back themselves to the Fish1 with a very nice Atomic Death Rocket coming through from the downside of the map. Another hook missed. Yes, we love to see it. We can make a compilation out of that one as we're now going in with the Cyclone. Crescent Guard buying some time, but the damage output is huge. Now they have to be a bit careful. Have to step back a little bit, but Savior ends up going down as well. They will take OVO with them, but still.
LNG are loving
take
life.
those.
A
Yeah.
massive fight under the turret. They got 4 for 1. They lose OVO, who honestly...
But the Dragon is melting quite fast as the death charge is coming through again from OVO. But the solar flare hits into the backline and now they're going in. Can they connect on this with the cyclone coming in from the side as well? They're doing some damage. Look at Fish1. Fish1 is almost untouched. He can just fire away straight from the backline. But in the end, it's a double kill for Zika. Fish1 now has to be a little careful. But he ends up going for the triple. And Fish1 will not end up actually getting the kill. That's a little sad.
Got him.
Maybe Hachao is going to, you know, come on. End this misery. End it for us. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's the ace. Wow.
Plus Liandry's take down the Yorick and LNG ace LGD.
QW, which is the target you want to hit. Of course, the damage output. He should be safe, but there comes Zika. Zika picks up the kill. Fish1 as well in the mixes again. And this is, I mean, I'm doing some decent damage. Maybe LNG have overforced it. Maybe LNG have gone too far because LGD are coming back to clean up the mess that LNG left.
Wing over. Xiaofeng needs to get in.
Oh, super big death rocket coming through, but the solar flare connects nicely on this one. But
Stolen!
He's going for the steal. He gets the Baron. He pays with his life. But I think that's okay. Man, oh man, the LPL is alive and well. This is, yeah. What did I actually expect to happen, honestly?
The smite, and I think maybe the combination as we go back to live. YCX is dead.
Oh yeah, that's such an LPL type thing. Replay straight into next team fight. It's kind of split, as we can see. The river being an entirely different play here, but it's already good killings for Hachao. Picks up the double kill.
It's about what LNG want to do. They want to reset and be in a good position, or are they looking for more?
Ooh, beautiful. Let's try something with that Empress Divide. Doesn't really do too much, but the damage output is there. Maybe now, with Xavier being actually, you know, a damage dealer, they can turn it around, but he ends up going down himself, and they have to be...
But remember, XQW, he's going to have to TP in. Xavier has to walk from base. This is still a 5v4 in favor of LNG.
In a try push now as he goes in, they're going forward, they're hitting the backline. Xavier is down once more, the hook connects, but the Drake is not the target here. They want to play the fight first. Climber gets a kill back on the other side of the fight, but it does look as if Xiaofeng and Zika are doing God's work here. They pick up the kills, it's another ace, and then they go towards the Dragon. Pick up the soul to find a way to get something back. Maybe here. Another nice flash by Fish1, but we get the solar flare. Now they can connect to the backline. They will get the Jinx. That's such an important piece of gold for them. That Weaver's Wall is beautifully placed, but doesn't end up being enough as Zika is getting chucked down a little low, but he's going straight into the backline once more. XQW ends up going down, and it's the Zika show.
And he lives!
He gets the kills. He lives, and it's another good one here for LNG. They don't actually end up taking the Baron. They are looking to end the game right here. With all the stumbles, all the tosses and turns, they ended up dominating this game too. And they deserved this win. So GG's to them, and I feel